It's your startup.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Luna Gale, and as you can tell in my voice, I'm excited because today's startup idea is dedicated to one of man's best friends, our beloved dogs. So, are you someone who love dogs? I mean, you love being around them, you love taking care of them, you're impressed by their warmth and their empathy, you love their loyalty, and more importantly, you have always wanted to start your own dog grooming business? Well, congratulations. There has never been a better time to start a dog grooming business because Americans are spending more on pets than ever before. The American Pet Products Association conducted 2 surveys that should interest you. The first one showed a breakdown of the money spent in 2021 on pets, and that number was $123.6 billion. And guess what? Of that amount, $9.5 billion was spent on other services, including pet boarding, grooming, insurance, training, pet sitting, and walking. And secondly, they also conducted a breakdown of pet ownership in the US in 2021. And guess what? The number of American households that owned a dog was 69.0 million. So those 2 pieces of stats should stand out to you if you wanted to start your own dog grooming business. So, is a dog grooming business a worthwhile endeavor? Oh yes. The stats show that revenue from a dog grooming business can run into the millions. But as you know, like any other business, you may be overwhelmed with what to do next, ranging from legal paperwork, the licensing, marketing, selecting a name for your business, or designing a logo. Hopefully, this video will shed some light on the path to starting your own dog grooming business. Are you ready to run with the big dogs? Then let's sniff out this exciting opportunity. Come on! To get you started on your dog grooming business, this video will cover 8 areas. Number 1, establishing a business entity. 2, obtaining funding for your business. 3, getting the relevant licenses, permits, and insurance for your business. 4, selecting the best dog grooming software. 5, selecting an operational model for your dog grooming business. 6, getting the relevant training. 7, obtaining grooming tools and supplies. And 8, multiple streams of income. Establishing a business entity. Establishing a business entity is crucial for your dog grooming business, not only to protect yourself, but to make sure that you get the benefits associated with establishing a business entity. There are 4 options available to you. They are the LLC, a corporation, a sole proprietorship, and a partnership. You should definitely consult a lawyer when deciding what type of entity suits your needs best. You would also want to establish a business bank account to separate business from personal matters. Additionally, it looks more professional and it makes it easier to track your day-to-day expenses, your earnings, etc. I also want to talk briefly about who should be on your team. Apart from your groomers and admin staff, I think every dog grooming business should have a graphic designer, an accountant, an insurance agent, and last but not least, a lawyer. I have a checklist you may want to follow to establish your business identity. It includes, number 1, register your business in your state to obtain a business EIN. 2, open a business bank account. 3, check existing zoning restrictions for your state or the area you live in. Apply for the relevant permits. Obtain a business insurance. And last but not least, decide who you want on your team. Obtaining funding for your dog grooming business. To start a business, you need a business plan. And essentially, this plan is a comprehensive document that lays out a company's goals and its plans to achieve those goals. So how detailed would you want to get? Well, since not all business plans are created equally, your business plan should at least include the following: an executive summary, your organizational organizational structure, a business description, a list of your dog grooming services, your industry background, a competitor analysis, marketing analysis, a marketing plan, and a financial plan. I have included a link in the description with a free template that you can use to create your own dog grooming business plan. As part of your planning, you need to know how much money you will need to make this vision a reality, right? If you don't have family members who can invest in your dream, then you need to look into financial institutions. Bank loan might be an option, but keep in mind that most banks would not approve a loan for a startup. Credit unions are also a great place to get funding, and it can't hurt to check with your state to see whether there are any grants available, especially for minorities and women in business. One popular method of raising funds lately is through crowdfunding. If you're willing to share your story and be a bit vulnerable, then you might be surprised how successful a crowdfunding campaign can be. Of course, this channel is all about funding startups, so I will include a link in the description of what the requirements are and where you can apply for funding for your dog grooming business. So here's a checklist for this to follow as it relates to funding. Prepare your business plan, decide how much money you would need to start your dog grooming business, and finally, how much money you will need to maintain your dog grooming business for 1 year. Getting the relevant license, permits, and insurance. I touched on this before, but I thought it's worth mentioning again. Depending on where you live, permits, licenses, and insurance can vary, but generally you would need a sales tax permit, an occupancy permit, and an EIN. Also, it would be great to make sure that your groomers are registered with the American Kennel Club SAFE program. This will indicate to your customers that you and your staff are committed to the best safety standards. Selecting a dog grooming software. Now, there are many options to choose from, but essentially, your dog grooming software should be able to manage and power your dog grooming business. So basically, the software you choose should be able to make appointments, send out appointment reminders, manage your day-to-day operations, manage your employees, communicate with your clients, keep track of your growing inventory, and integrate with other apps that are essential to managing your business, like QuickBooks. I did some checking, and DaySmart seems to pretty much do all of the above. But of course, you can do your own due diligence and make your own choice. Selecting an operational model for your dog grooming business. It can be challenging to decide where to start and how to operate your dog grooming business. But don't worry, I have a few options, and depending on your initial investment amount, the type of services you intend to offer, and the speed at which you intend to scale your dog grooming business, you can choose from one of the following. You can start your dog grooming business from your own home. You can start your dog grooming business as an only groomer. You can start your dog grooming business and invite others to rent a space from you. You can start your dog grooming business and hire groomers to work for you, or you can start a mobile dog grooming business, which seems to be very popular today. Getting relevant training. There isn't any legal training for pet groomers, but learning the below skills would be helpful. Number 1, ear cleaning. 2, nail trimming. 3, breed-specific haircuts. And last but not least, how to manage aggressive dogs. Now, how do we obtain grooming tools and supplies? The list of essentials for our furry friends can be long and a bit expensive, but they are worth it, right? I have included a link in the description that contains a startup list, and of course, you may add to that list as your business grows and becomes more popular and you make more money. Multiple streams of income. I actually like this part because here is where you get a chance to turn your dog grooming business into a 6-figure business. Apart from your grooming, you can provide a few additional services that your clients would certainly appreciate. So, for example, you can provide dog boarding. Dog owners are busy people like everybody else, and providing dog boarding services would be a great addition for your busy clients. Plus, it can be a great source of easy income in the beginning. You can also provide dog training. Many new dog owners become discouraged when they realize that their furry friends are not the naturally well-behaved, obedient companions that we see on films and TV. Hence, this service will not only assist the owner by teaching their dog to interact safely within their environment, but we all know that trained trained dogs or happier and healthier dogs. You can also place upsells on your pricing and booking pages, and this will automatically allow your clients to do add-ons every time they go to your website to book a service from you. Here are a few examples of add-ons that you can add on your booking pages. You can do dog treat bags. You can provide extra walking session after they've had their grooming service, or you can provide dog massages after a relaxing session. Now, pricing will be entirely up to you. However, it would be good to follow a few guidelines. Your pricing should actually reflect taxes, actual cost of products, insurance, the breed of dog, type of service, the type it takes to complete each service, and of course, something extra for savings. Although I've discovered that it's not uncommon for dog grooming businesses to have a monthly recurring revenue model as part of their earning matrix. It actually helps in determining the financial health of your business. I'm going to touch a little bit on marketing, because marketing for your dog grooming business is essential, and I have created some additional videos that showcase marketing ideas. I love this part because here is where you can get a little bit creative. I have placed a couple of links in the description that showcase about 9 to 10 marketing ideas. I hope you enjoy it. So there you go. How to start your own 6-figure dog grooming business. I wish you all success in this endeavor. If you appreciated this content, smash the like button and remember to continue to serve, build, create, because it's your startup. Bye.